Nice one. Thanks a lot for having me. Normally I do try and memorise my work, but recently I've been on an Arvon writing course, which was just unbelievable, which we'll probably talk about later. And this poem that I've wrote is kind of about me finding my identity and comfort in work as well. So I hope you like it. This one's called Upon Reflection. Upon reflection, sometimes remembering hurts. I'd like to say the last 18 years have been a blur and that some of the memories, well, they didn't occur, that they were just a dream, and when I woke up, the birds were singing. But that'd be a lie as I hear alarm bells ringing. It's sometimes easy to look in someone's eyes and realise that they're hurting. To talk to them, they open up, tell you why things just aren't working, but to look into my eyes, my poker face kicks in. No matter how much I want to tell you, my barriers will not give in. Because I'm an anxious person, and pretending, that's what I do. But that's the story of my entire life. I mean, no personal offence to you. Upon my reflection, the mirror is cracked and tainted by the past. I don't mean to wish my life away, but wish some memories not to last. Because I'm fed up of living in fear, of being alone and of rejection. And I'm sick and tired of not letting people in when they search in my masked complexion. So I want to make a change. I don't know when, but someday soon. And I don't want to hear the sky's the limit when I know there's footprints on the moon. Upon reflection, I've still got hang-ups and things I wish to change. But I won't get started on what they are because that's for another poem to explain. But I hope soon to feel on me again and that feeling sticks around because you don't understand how long I've waited to feel my feet on some safe ground. I still long to confess my secrets that hold me back to form regret. And I know I'll stumble along the way because it's the negatives we struggle to forget. The pain and feelings I've locked away for years in a torturous vault. Too scared to tell, embarrassed to admit or convinced it was my fault. So trudging through this life as a person who never cries or hurts or feels any pain. And it's okay to mess her up because she'll just bounce back again. Yo-yo life, yo-yo thoughts, yo-yo emotions, up and down. Keep smiling, keep running on empty until that eventual meltdown. Well, I'm sick of this merry-go-round. Some people who've known me for ages say, where's my Laura with a fiery spark? Well, I'm not the girl I used to be, only proud of my reflection in the dark. I'm the girl that's always there to help, a listening ear when you need a saviour. And I don't mind that, I love to help others, but wish sometimes they'd return the favour. As I look back in retrospect, it's personal neglect that I detect, because I don't want to pretend that I've had a smooth ride. And in poetry, as well as people, I'm only just starting to confide. I'm also learning a lot too, like, it's okay to be myself sometimes, and that I guess I am allowed to cry. And normally I'd smile to hide the truth, but from now on, I'm going to try to admit to myself, to the people that I've helped, and you know what, even the world for all to see, that yeah, I have had bad times, but thanks to poetry and certain people, I'm starting to find the real me. Thank you. My final poem is called Promise, and a lot of what I learnt at Arvon as well was that you don't have to have a sob story to write a poem, but sometimes it's comforting to write about things that are hard, and you don't necessarily have to write about yourself, but the whole idea of taking on characters is a lot of fun, and that's where writing can create so many things. So this is Promise. She had so much promise. She was smart, always had been. Top set for high school in everything but English and math because numbers just weren't her thing and words were just a mystery. Art was her release. She could put pain to paper but never shed a tear. Thrash paint across canvas to avoid admitting fear. Images judged by classmates, she was exposed. But ambiguity is her ally. So in control of how she is perceived, she's almost believing her own lies. Those beautiful lies. Whether they were the ones drip-fed like heroin to her veins by the acid tongues of desire, or those she dreamt of in an attempt to escape. Stories told in lullabies of skies filled with butterflies, all beautiful lies. Opportunities for her only a faded memory like, I'm really proud of you. You could go far, or that old fable, I've got high hopes. Well, she had lost hope rope with no safety rope. And the thing about rope is it can burn. Though we're told to live and learn, it's like Russian roulette, but it's always her turn. She tries to grip the rope, but it slips. So she decides to step away from the fire. Stop holding on to ambition because, well, it's turning out to be a liar. She was told that if one door closes, another will open. But see, that's the thing about closed doors. No one seems to know or want to know what they hide. Too scared to see what lurks inside, she waits. Not knowing who will turn the handle, not knowing how to handle her own situation. She's overwhelmed. Broken dreams play like a fixed record set to repeat. I can't do this anymore. It's not how it's meant to be. I can't do this anymore. Stop doing this to me. A cry for salvation, disconnected. The thing is, she had so much promise, but in her life too many were broken. He said, whether you like it or not, I'll make you beautiful. They kept saying she was beautiful. Stop telling me I'm beautiful. Pride and image, broken, frail. Take my body, read my scars like Braille, but I wouldn't want you to look into my mind in case you realise the places I've been. Try to sympathise with the things I've seen. I'd say take a walk in my shoes, but truth is I'm used to bare feet. Not because I can't afford shoes, but my journey's been a long one and I've felt every step. Some of the roads I've been taken down aren't what you'd expect, but reviewing this story is challenging. I just consider it a prelim. I may be seen as damaged goods, but I refuse to be the victim because, well, one day I'll see myself as beautiful. And in that moment, I will be honest. Because I've looked in the mirror and smiled once, and I will again someday. I promise. Thank you.